Hey everybody! So today I'm going to be starting off a new series that I've decided to do on the channel. In this series I'm going to be testing out different builds, and at the end I will rate them on a scale of 1 to 30. 1 out of 10 for damage, 1 out of 10 for defense, and 1 out of 10 for speed. So yeah, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be testing out a rolling tank build. For the armor, I have the Cloaked Skull, which is an event reskin of the Ghost Kindle armor. Let me see if I have that. Yes, right there. For the effects, it has briefly gain ghost form when rolling, 30% chance to negate damage. It spawns fire on roll, and as a gilded enchant, it has Acrobat 3, which reduces roll cooldown by 45%, I think. Let me check. Do I not have Acrobat on any one of these? There it is. 45%, which is obviously perfect for a roll build. And then for the enchants, I have Life Boost. I love Life Boost. Each time you respawn, your maximum health increases by 33% every time you die. So I'm not very good at the game, so I just get more health. Potion Barrier, it is great. You take 90% less damage for 9 seconds after consuming a potion. And Chilling. Chilling is just great because it slows enemies' movement and most importantly their attack speed by 60%. Now, the most important part, the bow. I have the Weeping Vine bow here, charges arrows after roll, which don't really make a difference, and has Tempo Theft 3, which is great as this build can also be adjusted to be used for speedrunning. I have Bear's Bowstring, which is used in, how do you say, in conjunction? I don't know. With Cooldown Shot. Bear's Bowstring shoots out 3 charged arrows per roll, and Cooldown Shot, each of those charged arrows will decrease the artifact cooldowns. And then just Chain Reaction, because Chain Reaction is fun, but if you want to really optimize this build for defense, you can have something like Weakness here, or else put Prospector and then put Death Barter in one of these slots. Now, for the melee, I have the Whispering Spear. Long melee reach, Whispering Spear sometimes strikes twice, Echo, which could be good. With Void Strike, it's a bit worse, I think. I don't know, because Void Strike stacks damage. The longer you take to hit the enemy again, the more damage stacks. And as a gilded enchantment, I have Radiance, but Leeching would be more optimal for the Whispering Spear, as more often than not, you're not in the Radiance proc, since the Whispering Spear has a long melee reach. Now for the enchantments, I have Exploding for crowd control. If you kill one enchanted mob, you deal 60% of its health to the rest of the enemies, which basically kills them all. Guarding Strike, I love Guarding Strike. 50% less damage for 4 seconds after killing an enemy. And in High Apocalypse, you're basically constantly killing enemies, so it's constantly a 50% damage reduction. And Void Strike, just 600% max damage multiplier. That rises. No wait, 600% is the maximum. I don't know how much it rises per second. But just more damage, everyone loves more damage. If you really want to optimize this for the Potion Barrier, Refreshment here instead of Exploding or instead of Guarding Strike would be optimal, but again, this is not optimal. I took too long to get the enchantments, and this is what I'm rolling with. Haha, get the pun. Rolling with. Anyways, for the artifacts, the Power Shaker. For me, the Power Shaker is the best artifact in the game. 1.8 million artifact damage for 5 attacks, but it can happen more than once per attack, because if you hit 3 enemies in one attack, there will be 3 Power Shaker effects. And with the spear, with its long reach, you will constantly be hitting that large amount of enemies, which means a lot of power shakers going on, a lot of explosions, a lot of damage, and everyone loves damage. Uh, the Light Feather is essentially any roll build. It activates the rolling triggers, as you can see, and when this is combined with the cooldown shot, the Light Feather is basically always active because it has a 3-second cooldown, and when using cooldown shot, with burst boasting you get a maximum of 4.5-second cooldown per roll. So the Light Feather is just a constant roll. And the Ironhide Amulet, which basically completes this tank build, providing a 50% decrease to damage, I think, to damage taken. I'm not sure. I will, during editing, I will put a note. And due to the cooldown shot, these artifacts are constantly in play, so this one is constant damage, and this is just a constant defense boost, which is great for our build. So, anyways, I'm going to Fiery Forge because I like Fiery Forge and it has a lot of enemies, so I think it will be great. So, let's try out this build. See if it's as great as I anticipated it to be. If not, I will be very disappointed, as this build took a lot of time to create. As you can see here, the Power Shaker is constantly just blasting enemies. Huge area of effect damage with the exploding. The problem is though, when an enemy is killed with Power Shaker, the exploding doesn't apply after you kill the enemy, since Power Shaker is what's doing the kill, not the actual weapon. A problem though this build definitely can have is whenever you run out of arrows, which almost happened there. This quiver saved me. So we need to... Looting would be good on as a third enchantment on the bow, as you get a Dancer Sword. Have any good enchantments? Not really. Anyways, we just wipe through that horde of enemies. So I just continue with the level. The 30% chance to negate damage on the armor is great for in Apocalypse. Either that or a 35% damage reduction is basically a necessity on armor because of the constant high damage. I hate spiders. Spiders really ruin this build. Spiders just they halt you, and you can't use the Light Feather, so you're just stuck. And let me go looking for raid captains. I want to try to get some raid captains going. Here's one. Here's a tempo theft. I just like to get in and just use the... Oh, Ice Odager is annoying. So you can see everything got wiped out with the exploding, and the Power Shaker just wipe out the hordes of enemies. Anyways. I think I'll skip until something interesting happens. Oh, horde of enchanted enemies here. Just obliterated. Okay, well, now we're at the core section. Oh, more enchanted enemies. Oh, always have electrified. Here, look, I'm basically taking no damage with the potion barrier. Forgot to turn on the hide amulet, so look at even less. I'm taking no damage. Now potion barrier's up. It's insane how much defense can be stacked with this build, with the guarding strike 50%, with the Ironhide amulet, which I'm pretty sure is 50%. The 90% from the potion barrier. Let me test out. Let me see how much damage I take. Oh, I don't have a potion. Wait, I just made myself look stupid. Let me charge up a potion. I'm curious to see how much damage I take from ordinary mobs. Oh, you can see how great this build is for survivability, and it also gives great movement, unlike the other tank builds, the regular tank builds, you just can't really move with them. You can't roll of the usual larger roll cooldown of the armors. So you're just walking there heavy. This one, no, this one you have a lot of flexibility. You can move a lot. You're very fast, and I like that because I really hate moving slow. I keep forgetting to activate my Ironhide amulet. Skeleton horses are my least favorite winning boss. They just never drop anything, and I don't know what to say. They're just annoying. What kind of mini boss doesn't even drop a potion at least? Come on. I never really feel any damage from them. I don't even know how much damage they do, like an Enderman, it hits you. I've never seen a skeleton horseman hit me. Bunch of enchanted mobs here. Taken care of pretty easily. Just got the last core, let's go. Moving on to final part of it. So far only one Vindicator, one Raid Captain only, which is kind of disappointing. I want to get more, but it is what it is. Try to find some more on the way. I would like to apologize for the length it's taken to take out this video. For anyone who's watched my previous video, you would know I was recently doing my exams, and having just finished them, I spent the last week and a half just enjoying the time with my friends, my family. So now I'm back recording Minecraft Dungeons. Also, this build took a lot of time to create, from getting the pieces I needed from the tower to getting the actual enchantments from it. It took many ancient hunts, because the enchant smith is just he's a bad man. Never gives me what I want. But we got through that, and now here it is, and I'm actually proud of the build. I like it. It's fast, does a lot of damage. I haven't really gotten close to that yet. Electrified, I don't like electrified. That's too much damage at once. There you go. Great hammer. I really want to do a build with the Stormlander. I really like the Stormlander. It's one of my favorite weapons. But sadly, I haven't gotten a level 2631 from the tower. If I get that, that's definitely going to be my next build video. If any of you have any builds you would really like me to try, don't feel free to drop them in the comments. I read all the comments, and I will, try them out. See if there should be some raid captains in here. Let's go. I recently came across this dungeon because I never really explored the rest of High Block Halls. Not High Block Halls, Fiery Forge. So I don't really know what secrets it has. I do know that there might be an obsidian chest somewhere. But oh, he just spawned out of nowhere. Electrified and protection. They disappeared. Is there really not one raid captain in this dungeon? No way, come on. Come on, I need raid captains for content, please. Where are the raid captains? Minecraft Dungeons, you're ruining my content. Where's the raid captains? Please. It's empty. This build does have a slow attack speed for those like a Higher attack speed since the Death Cap mushroom is not being used. Another dungeon. See, maybe find the raid captain here. Yes. Let me kill the surrounding enemies first. Mob damage increase. Whoa, felt that one immediately. By 170%. That's going to be a bit challenging, but it's great. It really should test this build's defense. Oh, I don't have any arrows left. This is a problem. I'm probably going to die now. Because no arrows equals no power shaker. No. Run! What poison? I die with poison. So first that, anyways, life boost. As you can see, I now have 4 million health. I'll slow it down in editing to pop up. That's 33% extra health from the 3 million I had. My arrows are already going to be used up. Need more arrows. I really need more arrows. Recycler could be good on the armor. Oh. I have no arrows, I can't use Power Shaker. Without Power Shaker, the build struggles. You can see Power Shaker just wipes out the enchanted enemies. This is really helpful. Because they're the ones that do the most damage. See if I can find any more raid captains. And my spear decided to not extend. That's great. Anyways, now I have 5 million health. Their life boost, that's where life boost is really helpful. When you're starting to rack up those raid captain modifiers, starts to get harder, and you die and you just get more health. Where's the raid captain? Come on, while I have potion barrier. It's going to wear off soon. What I'm trying to do with these raid captains is I try to get them into a large crowd of enemies, so the power shaker can activate more often, dealing more damage. As you can see right here. Please, I need to collect the banners. Stop pulling me. Just die, thank you. Threat banner and 45% of melee mobs have the ambush enchantment. That's unique. Don't think I've ever gotten that one. Let's see if there's another raid captain down on that side. I have 7 secrets left to uncover. I really don't know what I missed. If anyone knows what secrets I've passed, feel free to leave them in the comments, please. Even though Minecraft Dungeons 2 is coming out in about 3 months, there's still many things I don't know about this game. I would love to get to know them, so... Whoa, that hurt a lot, that hurt. Let me roll! I might actually lose. This damaged thing has really has been a real struggle. And this guy just hit me off, nice. Whoa. Let me try and... There, I can roll through him when he attacks. Mob health increase. That's just lovely, isn't it? Let me try and get to the boss now. I don't want to die and humiliate myself. I have 6 million health now, so hopefully that shouldn't happen. Hopefully. I need to find some arrows though. I have no arrows. And I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. There. And that's the boss. And I have 0 arrows. Great. Lovely. I think it's gonna struggle against the boss since this build doesn't utilize the Gong of Weakening. Though the Ghost form really helps, because when he's going to attack, I just roll through him. This is going to be a long boss fight. Oh no. no, 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 no. Potion, 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 potion. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. That was close. The arrows, I need arrows. This build is ruined when you don't have arrows. Because the light feather is not constantly in play. How much damage is that guy dealing? Please die. I need to time this to roll through his attacks. Do none of these mini monstrosities, or whatever they're called, drop any redstone cubes. Redstone cubes. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. Give me the potion, please. It's a bit challenging. If I had arrows, this guy's already dead. But as you can see, without arrows, the cooldowns just don't. They don't get reduced. I'm gonna die. 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 Radiance! This guy just glitch out. No, he didn't. Unfortunately, no. For me. I think this is the hardest redstone specific fight I've ever had to face. Oh my god, these guys are doing damage. No, 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 no. Run, run, run. Just die, just die, just die. Thank you. That was stressful. Oh my days. Imagine I just die here after all that struggle. Yes, I try to go through them quick. Just ignoring everything. Die. Just die, just die, just die. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Woo! That was stressful. The life boost actually saved me. You can see how many times I would have died if I just had regular health, but having that extra 3 million health just saved my life every time. Damn, the build sucks without arrows. All that for some Highland armor with no good enchants. So, now is the time to rate the build from a scale of 1 to 30, as I mentioned in the intro. So, for damage, I'm going to place that an 8 out of 10. Power Shaker does a lot of damage, and what I didn't mention is that the Fire on Roll and the poison effect of the Weeping Mindvow do just constant chip damage, which helps a bit. The exploding on the spear is great. Void Strike, of course, always amplifying damage. Now, defense is another 8 out of 10. The 30% chance to negate hits is great. Ironhide Amulet, Potion Barrier, the Guarding Cycle stack. For more defense, could put Weakening here, but I think what would really be great for this build, I'm not sure, I'm gonna add a note while editing if not, but if I have looting instead of chain reaction, I think that would help to drop more arrows. And arrows, as you can see, when I had arrows, I was blazing through enemies. Without arrows, I was just a sack of potatoes ready to die. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave it at an 8, since if you constantly have arrows, it can be optimized for more defense with weakening, and if maybe recyclers place sort of chilling. Anyways, for speed and maneuverability, I think you say, I'm gonna put a 10 out of 10, since this tempo theft on the bow, the ghost form when rolling, you can just go through enemies. I just love that I can use it. I can use this build for speed running. So yeah, in total, this build got how much is that? A 26 out of 30. So anyways, this is the end of the video. If you have any builds, please place them in the comments. I would love to try them out in the next video of this series, where I'll be rating your builds.